Hey YouTube, it's me, Chevelle K, and it has been a week and 2 days since I've been sleeved. I wanted to talk about what I went through the week of being sleeved, or what you may go through also if you have this done. I can say the first 3 days were really challenging, really hard because I had head hunger. I mean, I wanted to eat a cow, a pig, a horse, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, because I just want to eat everything, and you're on this liquid diet. And it's a clear liquid diet, no shakes, nothing thick, liquid, broth, chicken broth, vegetable broth, beef broth, tea, things like that. So it was really challenging. It really was. Um, but I was able to get through it. Uh, you know, I was feeling different things in my stomach, weird. It just felt weird. It wasn't really pain or anything like that. It's just a weird feeling, you know. The pain, as far as pain is concerned, in your incisions, you do have a little like irritating pain there. The one near my belly button, the incision there, was really the worst painful one. And I say worst maybe from 1 to 10, maybe it might have been a 7 or an 8, sometimes 6 or whatever. But um, and the reason why that one hurt the most, because they said that's the one that they really worked on and they had the scope there mostly. So that's probably why. And it's still very sensitive now. It still bothers me a little bit now. So I'm hoping that I'm sure that will go away. What I wanted to talk about were the gas. You have a lot of gas, but what you do need to do is, and I'm sure your doctor will tell you, walk around. You have to walk around. You have to, so that the gas moves around and comes out. You do a lot of burping, and then maybe later on it comes out the other way. Okay, but do some walking. I walked around my neighborhood. I walked around my house. I walked around the island and the kitchen, things like that. So, and that definitely speeded up the recovery and things like that. So that's very important. Just don't sit on the couch watching TV. Do something, be productive, and work out as far as walking around. Um, the liquids, the teas. I had tea. I had chai tea. I had regular lemon tea with lemon and honey instead of sugar. Just a little honey. Um, the broths, for me, I love the vegetable broth. It was more tasty than the chicken. Chicken was boring, but you can season it up. As long as your stomach can take it, you can add some seasoning. I added seasoning to mine, just to make it taste a little better. So now I'm into the puree, stage and things like that. And things I bought were a lot of cream of soups. Different kinds. There's different kinds. If you like tomato soup, I like tomato soup. Tomato soup, um, cottage cheese, ricotta cheese, you know, um, and also puddings. Everything, sugar free, of course. Puddings, which they don't taste that bad. It's still sweet to me, without the sugar. So, who knew? I never knew. I never ate a sugar-free anything, until now. So, who knew? But things like that, sugar-free popsicles, all that. You can also have that on the. I definitely had that. That was like a treat in the liquid stage. Some popsicles, sugar-free popsicles. They were good. And it's funny because I couldn't wait for this Tuesday that passed, because that's when I was starting the puree diet. So, so when I got to that, to actually have some soup, just a little bit of soup, that was like, eating a lasagna or something. It's just so good. It's like, oh wow, like you really appreciated it. So, also you can blend up like tuna fish, add a little bit of mayonnaise to it, some pepper, some oregano, whatever seasonings you like. You do that, and you can eat that. I also bought the chicken that's in a can that it looks like tuna fish, chicken breast. Grind those up, blend them up, put a little bit of mayonnaise in it. I tell you, you start up, when you start eating that, boy, you're like so appreciative of it. But that's basically it. And I tomorrow, which is Thursday, I do go see my surgeon doctor for the first follow up. Prior to that, I had seen my primary doctor, and I did this surgery not so much about losing weight. It is, but that wasn't my main focus. My main focus was about my health because my blood pressure, it just was off the roof. A lot of it has to do with eating a lot of food with adobo in it. Us Hispanics, we love our adobo, the rice and beans and everything. That was no good. The steak and the pork chops and the fried pork chops and stuff like that. But my blood pressure always was like over like 180. I was so used to them saying 180 over like 103. That was my blood pressure like all the time, and I was on blood pressure pills. Okay. So I went to my regular primary doctor this past Monday, and she took my high blood pressure. Now, mind you, I was on two pills. I was on Benacar and Carvedilol pill, and so when she took my blood pressure, it was 112 over 80. I had never, ever seen my blood pressure like that, ever. So that is is my accomplishment. I feel good that I did this surgery because now it's all about my health. And so now she took me off one pill. I'm still on one, which is only twice a day, and it's only 25 milligrams. She took me off the 40 milligram pill, so now, but she said next month I'll stay on it for a month, and then she'll check my blood. She doesn't want to take me off it completely, just to make sure that my blood pressure is low and things like that. So I'm so excited about that. And also I also went to see my sleep apnea doctor also on which was yesterday. And yeah, I sleep with a mask at night because I snore. That's what my husband says, but I guess I do. And they said once the weight starts dropping, I won't need that either. Because I'm so tired of looking like Darth Vader, in the middle of the night. I got to suit up. That's what my husband says. I suit up at night to put the mask on my nose and everything. But that's something I look forward to not having to use that anymore either. Um, and also about the weight, I started out in February when I started my journey. I was 262, and then I had to lose 13 pounds. Yeah, I had to lose 13. I was like 263, so I had to lose 13 pounds, which was 5% of that weight. And so basically, before surgery, I had to be like at least 250, which I did make that goal. And when I went into the hospital for surgery, it was 249. So from surgery, it has been 7, 8. It has been 9 days, and they checked my weight yesterday. And I don't check it myself every day, but they checked it yesterday, and I was 237. So y'all could do the math with that because I don't feel like doing it. I guess it's like 25 pounds or something like that, or whatever, from 249. No, I don't know why. Altogether, it's like 25 pounds or so. But from 249 to 237. So that's actually 12 pounds. Okay, so that's 12 pounds in like 8 days or so. 7, 8 days. So I think that's great, and so I'm still going on my journey. So I'm on my second week, the puree week. And if you have any more questions, I might have forgotten how to. Oh, and I also started the protein shakes. which was pretty good. And remember, you gotta use not just whey protein, you have to use the one that says whey isolate protein. Okay, because that one gives you more protein and it's more pure protein than the regular whey protein. That's what I learned, and it's true because the one that I get, you take one scoop, add milk to it, and that one scoop is 60 milligrams, 60 grams of protein. And as for women, we need between 60 and 70 grams of protein in our body. So I take that in the morning, with my multivitamins. You got to do multivitamins, and my blood pressure pill, and the pill for the ulcers, because they also give me pills for ulcers so I don't get ulcers. I never had them, but so just knock it out, the protein. That's what I do. I just knock it out in the morning. So here I have my 60 grams of protein, plus during the day I also have a little bit more protein, with the chicken of the sea, things, and whatever comes in the soups, however much protein I get from whatever, but at least I got the 60. And the water. That's hard too. You have to do between 48 and 64 ounces of water. And that's hard because the thing is, you just got to sip. You sip. And it's hard to, like, this is my, water bottle, and it's 24 ounces. So I tell myself, okay, I got to drink at least between 2 and 2.5, or even 3 of these by the end of the day. Okay? I do the Crystal Light because I can't stand water, but I do, different things, Crystal Light, and add lemon to it or whatever. But it's hard because you're just sipping all day, and I don't know, that just gets tiring. I'm not used to that, but that's something that is a must. You got to hydrate yourself. Oh, and also, for those of you who, like, for me, I don't like bananas, and potassium is very important for us to have, and I don't like bananas. If you don't like bananas, get coconut water. And I got it at Walmart. I don't know, it was like 2 something or whatever for thing. Any coconut water, pure coconut water, and you drink that, and that hydrates you and gives you a whole more potassium than bananas. Because even on the bottle it says this gives you more potassium than bananas. Don't tell the monkeys. So that's something that you can consider if you don't like bananas. I don't like bananas, but I'm so happy that, boom, that I'm able to at least drink that and get the potassium, because if not, you start getting cramps in your legs, which I was getting way in the beginning after the surgery, and I guess because I was dehydrated. And now once I started drinking, then drinking the coconut water and stuff like that, now I don't have any cramps. But you have to be so mindful of your vitamins and your water, your hydrating. So that's important. So I'm going to stop now. It's already like 13 minutes already. But if you have any other questions, please hit me up, and I can answer them as much as I can. A lot of things that I know now is because of looking on YouTube and doing the research, and listening to other people's documentations and stuff like that, and listening to their journey. So I'll just do this once a week, and I'll let you know next week how this puree diet is going and everything, and hopefully everything will go well. And if you're getting the surgery, I think it is the best thing to do. So far so good for me and a lot of other people out there. So have a good night and see you next week. Bye, YouTube.